Bridging the Bar is designed to help people from non-traditional backgrounds or marginalised communities have a go at applying for the bar and give them the confidence to do that. And that's very much why I applied. I had so much self-doubt when it comes to this career. Bridging the Bar was that hope that I might meet other people with the same fears and I might be able to grow that confidence and feel like I really have my place in this career path.
Bridging the Bar is a programme designed to support those from underrepresented backgrounds to really go for the bar and to have the confidence to do that. I applied to meet aspiring barristers in a more casual way. Often you might go to a mini pupillage and meet someone once and you might see them again maybe 6 months later. But Bridging the Bar means that you're always meeting up, you're building those connections, you're making friends most importantly, and we're all sort of sharing our experiences and our worries. And that really helps me build my own confidence.
I'd say the highlight of this internship is definitely my experiences with the judge. I was so surprised by how much they valued our opinion and really challenged us within the first day, within the first week, to have a look at the case, see what we've understood and express our thoughts and express our understanding of it. I think that was definitely a highlight in the amount of times we've been challenged and interviewed and questioned. It's really inspired me.
The highlight of the internship for me has been the opportunity to see cross-examination by a silk from the perspective of the judge. Often you might be at the back of the courtroom, and so you can hear them, but you can't necessarily see them. And I think that has been a really fantastic experience.
I think what really surprised me was how open the judges were to new perspectives. I think specifically when we were able to give our speeches and really have a moment to talk about something that we're passionate about, either our area of law or our personal experience. And I think the way that that was received and really listened to and really taken on.
What surprised me most is how different advocates have different styles. At law school, you're sort of told a certain way of doing things and that you might develop, your own advocacy in the future. So being able to see that in action was really, really fab. And also, in terms of what I saw in particular, was how often you hear silences in the court and how advocates will pause and really think about what the witness has just told them or what the judge has just asked so that they give the best answer possible.
I think what was really interesting and inspiring is how fierce the judge was, how much they valued my opinion but also challenged it and really gave me the space to develop my argument and valued that. So I think it was intimidating, obviously. The cases themselves are quite complex, but to be given the opportunity to understand something so intense and so big and have that opinion valued and have that opinion challenged, I think that's probably the best thing that I learnt from these judges.
It has been a really exceptional opportunity to meet a judge at the High Court and to sit next to them at a trial. I think particularly I was surprised that after the first morning of the internship, the judge asked, well, what do you think? How do you think it's going? I was really taken aback because I wasn't expecting them to be interested in what I had to say. So I very quickly realised that I needed to think very critically about what was going on and to jot some notes as to what I was thinking and really form an opinion at the end of the day. So that was really surprising and interesting.
Lessons and skills I've learned, I think definitely, as Hannah was saying, the different advocacy styles that you see, specifically the clarity of argument and how important it is. I think it's invaluable to be able to be with a judge and see how they take this information and in what way they use it to form their judgments. And I think the clearer the barrister, the more deeper the understanding for the judge. So I think learning that skill of taking your time, making sure your argument is clearly laid out and backed up for a way that the judge can understand, use it and create a really valuable judgment. I think that's definitely something I've learned and hope I can use in the future.
I have witnessed the judicial assistant taking the initiative to see what the judge requires and to go above and beyond really to support the judge as much as possible. So whether that is drafting a document or keeping an eye on all of the evidence. So that is something that is really good to know, particularly because I'm quite interested in applying to the judicial assistant role next year. And so having that further understanding has been really important for me.
I would say anyone who has a passion for advocacy, anyone who sees a career at the bar and sees hope for it for themselves, I think if you have a louder voice that gives you doubt and makes you feel like it's not the place for you, then this is definitely a scheme that you need to apply to. This is a career that needs diverse people. It needs reflection of the public in barristers in the judiciary. And I think schemes like this will give you that confidence to grow your skills and also to be surrounded by people just like you, have the same doubts, and you can discuss them together and grow from that and be the type of advocate that you hope to become.
We need a bar and judiciary that reflects the society they serve. And so if you are interested in the bar, you must apply to Bridging the Bar. I can't recommend it enough. It has given me the confidence to go and apply for things I wouldn't have thought to apply for and see myself in spaces that I would never have imagined. So apply, apply, apply.